All right.
Sorry about that.
That.
Muggle technology.
I mean, it's more reliable than magic. I can't imagine how you do this with magic.
I did see a question before the stream broke because technology. And if I could answer that, it was about the Weasleys and one of the craziest things any of them have done. Charlie, always really into dragons, like always. And I don't know how he got one, but somehow he had a dragon at school. Like he just had it. I don't know how he got it. He never told me. It was probably illegal. But I helped him hide it. I helped him get it somewhere safe, which was terrifying. Smuggling a dragon, that's a little even above my below my standards, but I helped him.
Well,
that's just for the Weasleys.
Potter would know something about that.
Weasleys?
No, smuggling dragons.
I didn't smuggle any dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Charlie to come here to pick up a dragon that I found that had been smuggled. There's a difference. Thank you.
Okay.
So another question that I saw in the chat before we got yeeted was, what is our favorite holiday to spend at school? And I really like spending the winter holidays at school. It's fun.
I don't spend my holidays at school.
I mean, I've spent the spring holiday break a couple times. Parents have been out of the country, so there's really no point in me going home.
I think any break at school for me is boring because, I mean, school's only fun when there's people to sort of interact with, so being there kind of alone is so boring. So I never really liked when that had to happen.
That is such a Hufflepuff answer.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I'm
exactly
stating a fact. It's a very Hufflepuff answer.
It's just the intonation with which it was said is questionable.
I think that I say everything with the same intonation.
And that intonation is sarcastic and jerky, but you know, we don't have to deal with that right now.
Did Luna answer?
Yeah, speak up.
I tend to spend my holidays at home with my dad.
I mean, that's a decent way to spend your holidays. I would if I had a dad.
Harry, you shouldn't joke about your trauma.
Harry.
It's my trauma. I get to joke about it. Also, I don't even remember it, so.
Isn't that how trauma works?
I was a baby. Why would I remember it?
You'd be surprised what small children can remember.
Anyway. For those of us who play Quidditch, so it's just me and Malfoy, right?
I think so.
For
Don't
those
play on the team.
Quidditch, if you played a different position than your own, what would you play?
Ooh. I would probably say a chaser.
I'd probably play keeper. I think that like it has very similar like setup to being a seeker because you're still watching like the ball and like catching it. So
when I play for fun, I tend to play beater, so that's fun.
Pansy makes a pretty good beater. I've been trying to convince her to join the Slytherin team.
Pansy, you should not join the Slytherin team.
Oh, are you scared, Potter?
A little bit.
I mean, that might be the final push. We'll see.
I don't want to see what Pansy can do with a bat in her hands.
I mean, that's fair, but, you know, you're not really doing anything to not convince me to join.
Well, I try my best. Somebody asked how Cho is. Cho is getting by. Been a big help with things.
With things.
That can't talk
What
about.
things, Potter?
None of your business. Snitch.
How am I the snitch?
Uh-huh.
You just say things and you don't know what you're saying.
Okay, so you ratting out other students to Umbridge isn't
It's
snitching.
a part of my job.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how we're related, honestly. Like,
Tonks, you want to know the best hack for getting around one of the more recent? Have you heard about the more recent like terrible rules that Umbridge has been instating?
yes, I have heard about the more recent terrible rules.
So you've heard of the one where boys and girls can't be within, what is it, 2 feet of
Yes.
each other? Okay. Life hack. Simply be non-binary. Problem solved.
That's right. I mean, you're correct.
I am. That's why
Problem
Malfoy
is,
get to just
the
sit
problem
there.
is, I will acknowledge that, but Umbridge isn't going to.
Well, sucks to be Umbridge.
That isn't the whole point, to get away from punishment.
Okay. But see, Umbridge can't be everywhere at once. She relies on all of her little snitches, aka you guys. So if you guys acknowledge it, but Umbridge doesn't, then it doesn't matter.
That's fair.
Also, another
That's
hack
one
for
of the
that
rules I don't really like,
rule,
but
there's another hack for that rule. Is if you really want to, date people, just like the same gender, just like girls or boys.
Or boys. You know, like simple.
Can't keep every student 2 feet apart from each other.
Good luck.
Well, that is a way around it.
Yeah, Malfoy, do you have
some people.
people?
No. I mean, Pansy and I are. Yeah.
Mhm.
Pansy and you are what? Gay? You're dating?
I don't know what you're insinuating.
I'm asking whether you guys are dating or not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Huh. Not something I would have expected from you, but okay.
What is that supposed to mean, Potter?
Nothing, Malfoy. Draco, have you ever attempted to prank me, or did you consider it too childish?
I don't really go with pranks.
Pranked me, you kind of stomped on my face and then sent me on the Hogwarts Express back to England, but not really a prank.
Well, like I said, not a prank.
I did see a weird question. It asked if either Draco or I had Huffle buddies. What does that mean?
A Huffle buddy is a Hufflepuff who is your buddy. I mean, people say every Slytherin needs one.
Well,
Imagine our Slytherin hanging out with a Hufflepuff.
Pansy's my buddy, so.
That's not your Huffle buddy. That's not a Hufflepuff whom you are friends with. That's sort of.
Hannah Abbott's okay in class, but that's kind of as far as that goes, so I guess.
People are asking Pansy if she has coffee, what her coffee order is, things like that.
It's just cream and sugar. I don't do anything too fancy.
Pineapple Sunflower asked, who are the current prefects of the houses? Pansy and I are the prefects for Slytherin.
I know Hermione's one of ours.
So is Ron.
Is Ron the other one?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm.
He's your best friend.
Pretty slow on the uptake.
You know what? I don't keep track of everything everybody does, and in my defense, that was just this year. Percy was, and then okay, it's just this.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know who any of the other houses are though.
I'm not super familiar with the Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff students.
I'll be completely honest. I don't actually remember who our perfect is.
I don't go there anymore, so I
don't know why you would know.
I think
Oh yeah, we're coming up on our last minute. Anybody have a good last question for us?
well, Oliver asked, what about the rest of you? Coffee or tea? I prefer tea.
I like hot chocolate. I can't really drink tea or coffee. I'm not allowed. Last time I had coffee, it wasn't great, but we don't talk about that. So hot chocolate, it's not, yeah, it's hot chocolate, just hot chocolate.
I prefer tea.
I guess tea. I don't really drink either.
I like both, but I prefer coffee.
There's this one question I'm really curious about. Do any of you listen to Girl in Red?
Who is that? Is that a Muggle artist?
Yes, it is.
No, that answers that question.
Just a little bit, you know.
Is there like an insinuation with that, or
is this some kind of joke, or?
I'll tell you later.
You'll tell us later.
Yeah, that's something you can have explained to you at a later date.
I don't want to like embarrass you in front of all of the audience.
Embarrass me.
it's music?
I was under the impression that you enjoyed embarrassing him.
I do. However, this specific thing, I want to like play him the music and then get his opinion. And I just don't have time for that, and we can't do that on stream.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks like we're up with our hour.
Well, this was fun, I guess.
It was interesting, to say the least.
It was a good way to spend an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Remember to stay safe.
Magic's real doesn't mean science isn't.
Socially distance.
Wear your
Wear
mask.
a mask.
Stay home. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer.
Granted, the Wizarding World got rid of their issues a lot faster, so maybe if you Muggles actually followed the rules.
Wash your phones. Be safe. Make sure you eat, drink, water, take your meds, all that good stuff. Get plenty of rest tonight. And
you're just going through the whole list.
I really am. It's the dad energy. I don't generally have it, but for some reason it's just really popping off today.
All right.
Okay.
Be careful of Nargles.
Be careful of Nargles.
All right. Well, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, this is the Radar. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the live stream and hanging out with us during this hour. We really appreciate you guys staying through the technical difficulties and everything. Wi-Fi is a little bit wonky where I'm at right now, so we'll see you guys at tomorrow's live stream, which is back to our roots of a brother and birth live stream. Thanks so much.